How's it, everybody? And a warm welcome to the NFT show. I'm your host, Philip Kalinko, and tonight we're going to be looking at 7 exciting upcoming story-based NFTs that could pump. Before we get into it, a reminder that nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You should always do your own research. With that said, we're going to jump straight into it. A reminder that none of these projects are paid reviews. These are all ones that I've found really, really interesting projects and ones that I wanted to bring to your attention. So the first one we have is Mortiverse. Now, the thing with this one is that the artwork is really, really quite incredible. If we have a look over here on their Twitter, they've got a really massive Twitter following, 75,000 followers. Joined January 2022. You can see here they've got something called a dynamic supply. So the maximum is going to be 3,333 Genesis. Price 0.1 Ethereum. Mint days is to be advised. Scroll down here just to give you an idea of the sort of artwork. This pinned tweet here has got massive engagement. And they've got lots of storytelling going on. So on the second tweet on their Twitter, if you solve the riddle, you can get into their Discord. So really like a nice storyline and lure. And they engage in the community in cool ways. There's also Premint that you can click on also from their Twitter, which will be linked in this video. And that can help you possibly get whitelist. So you're still early enough to do that. If we have a look over here, you can see it's a project by Stellar Art Studios. And if we go over here, I jump onto their website. Their website really gives you a great idea of the type of thing that they're building. So it says, our community of survivors have been actively working on building the Meltdown world in so many different ways. We felt like they deserve a page of their own. Browse through and check them out. So you can see here the safe zone, Fortnite Island. Push play here, let it play while we're reading. So fight for your survival and get inside the safe zone on our custom safe zone island, a map created by one of our prominent members. You'll find everything there for a proper post-apocalyptic vibe. Dangerous desert, nuclear storm, mutants, and the symbol of safety, the safe zone gate. And then if you click here, you can actually play around with it. And if we come over here, you can see that they've got a game in development, unique game development mechanics, but here it's not enough to get into the safe zone. In order, you'll have to enter to find secret codes on the map. Also, you'll have to give meat to the people already in the bunker and the gate. So again, we see like really a story going on here. Okay, if we scroll down a bit over here. The world, so it's a large, sandy, windy, super hot like sun was cooking the faces of the surviving people in the world. A vault gilded by some agents, the safe zone, was the agents would tell their people. The traveling people would have to solve many things to have to enter the place that was safe. Not a lot of those would make it and would have to venture out into the land. Some will never be seen again. The ones who made it would look upon the doors as they were wide open. Enter is what the agents said as they counted the bodies entering their new home from the heat and sand inside the safe zone. If we come to their vision on their website over here, you can see they say we're changing the world and the way the world thinks about NFT brands. Meltdown is a post-apocalyptic themed dystopia. For you to survive the nuclear desert, you have to get into the safe zone. Started with just a story, but we are building a whole world around it. The world experienced a major catalysm. Surviving it is in your hands now. After the meltdown, our planet is covered in lethal levels of nuclear radiation. Cities are destroyed, wildlife extinct, humans dead or adapted. So really seeing they're building the story and setting out the scene. So you'll be a character in this game. And you can see here the design of the art is really, really quite cool. It's different. It's like your typical sort of video game artwork. So they say here, this is not your average fluffy animal project. Meltdown was designed in a very distinguished way, leaning more towards the darkish grey graphic styles that you've seen in mainstream video games. Our illustrators take pride in creating designs that are unmatched in the NFT space. And then if you have a look here at the roadmap, we'll just jump into it. So the first thing they say here is their principles. Quality, stellar quality is the one. Hummingbird-like agility. So the lean method is an important part of our philosophy. We are striving to not be stubborn, but instead always thoroughly gauge the market so we can adapt. We're really important in Web3. Community above everything. We know the importance of community and laser-like focus. If we go to the vision here, capturing the post-apocalyptic domain, would like to cover the post-apocalyptic domain within the NFT space. We believe that this is a theme that's a lot more deeper and exciting than what other projects have got so far. Our goal is that anyone in the NFT world can think in this niche. Meltdown is the name that should come to mind. So I like that they're doing something unique as well. The community we have discussed. So the metaverse side of it, be in contact with everyone who counts, the internal networking space for the most talented survivors in the world, riddle events with stories. We all know that the most exciting moments were when we were solving riddles together. That's exactly how I would like to keep building experiences like these for our collectors. Within these events, there will be ones which will help you explore the story more and you can solve them together. They're going to also have like Fortnite type tournaments. Real world, no big brand was ever built without proper backing. In the Meltdown store, there won't be any Meltdown themed product, but funny and cool post-apocalyptic style clothes and items too. Can imagine some cool, just personally, I hope they got steampunk stuff. I like steampunk. The core, so the holders of the 3,333-piece Genesis collection are filtered and selected meticulously for a reason. The creation of this core team is important due to various reasons. We're building the future of Meltdown on these 3,333 tokens. The different pieces of the post-apocalyptic world will be made in connection with the Genesis collection. If we jump onto their team page over here, you can see they're sort of pseudo-doxed because when I went through to their Twitters, it just took me through to Stellar Studio for the co-founder and founder. So pseudo-doxed, I would say. But you can see co-founder, illustrator, developer, artistic design, Discord ninja, social media guru, and then they've got just different mods and things like that. And if we have a look here on the design, which I really do think the artwork is pretty cool, something that we haven't seen before. You can see very, very suited for video games, like they were saying. Almost reminds me of like G.I. Joe and those sort of characters that you used to collect. But definitely a cool one to look out for, guys. Developing a good story, definitely getting traction on Twitter and good engagement. So one that I'm keeping an eye on for sure. All right. Mortiverse, this is a really interesting project. If we have a look here and jump on their Twitter, 24,100 followers, joined September 2021. So that's not long ago, and they've really amassed a good following. Also followed by quite a lot of people that I follow, which is always a bullish sign. Their Discord is open, so you can jump into it. And there you can see they're really developing their story. You've got this character over here. If we jump into this thread, you can see here, I'll just make this bigger for you. You've got this character that they've developed a storyline. It's actually a husband and wife team. We're going to look at the team shortly, fully doxed. This guy's their main character, Morty. So it's a Web3 native P2L personal development brand. Become FUD-free in Web3 with NFT collectibles, animated series, interactive learning platform, and more. And if we jump onto the thread here, you can see Yeah, it says how it all started. We lost someone, one of the most painful experiences we've ever been through. And following a bunch of complications, we almost lost Kezi in the process. So Kezi is Adam's wife. It was during this time that we stumbled upon NFTs. Silly little cartoon pictures were about the only thing that would make her smile. Not long before this, I had drawn some cartoon characters for a comic that I wanted to make. One of them was Mort. It got us thinking. Web3 is so full of opportunity, yet so full of many people panicking about things that just don't matter that much. I had studied philosophy, specifically Stoicism, for many years and wanted to bring that teaching to the space and help others in a way that they'd understand. Cute little morts were helpful. Perhaps Mort, along culturally accessible philosophical teachings, could be something that would help others find resilience, peace, patience, empathy, and happiness too. The Mortiverse was born, and we hope it'll change your life for the better. Signed by Adam. I think that's really, really nice. A personal story about how they started. If we jump onto Adam's Twitter over here, we can see he's got 10,000 followers. Mortiverse founder, artist, builder, studio leader since 2009, author, and all the rest. The nice thing here is he's got a website, which really gives you, it's a very cool website. So this is Adam's website. And if you go here, here's Adam, here's Kezia, Katrina, a philosopher, and Cedric. And if you click on it, it's like, hi, welcome to my studio. I'm Adam. So feel free to take a look around. Let me know if you have any questions. And you can say, like, either tell me more about yourself or what are you working on? So tell me more, I said. So sure thing, my name is Adam Fairhead. I live and work in the UK. I'm fascinated by the interaction of art, tech, and philosophy. So I spend a lot of my time in that intersection, looking for ways to improve people's businesses and lives. We upgrade our computer operating systems every year, but our minds haven't had an official upgrade in over 500,000 years. The closest thing we have is a service pack update installed through philosophy. Art and tech enables us to explore philosophy in a near infinite number of ways, powerful medium to better understand the world and build resilience in our life. So I love creating projects that make that happen, both our lives as well as people, partners, parents, and for our contribution to larger organisms, companies, so that we can grow too. And Kezia, you can click on. So I really like the way that his website is set out. It says, nice to meet you. You can ask for more about Mortiverse, which takes you to the Mortiverse website, which we're going to go over and look at now. But I just want to show you a bit more about Adam. So you can see here that he's worked on various things. He's also an author, but he's got Mortiverse, which he's working on now. Undifficult, which is a B2B education project. Narrative Workshop, Keep Calm and Create On is his daily blog. And then he's got Fairhead Creative Studio, which he's had since 2009, which offers immersive website experiences similar to what we've seen here. It operates as a talented remote team under Adam's leadership. Together, they produce unique artist and thought experiments designed to be remembered. And then if you have a look here, here's his real life photo, his cartoon photo, his official bio, and then all the different press and interviews that he's done personally. You can see there the Huffington Post and so on, right? So fully doxed founder, always nice to see. I like the way that they've made this personal with their story. Kezia, his wife, also the co-founder over here. And you can have a look at her Twitter, mostly Mortiverse stuff. And if we jump onto the Mortiverse website, also very, very cool. Similar to what you saw with Adam, like storytelling. So you can choose, and depending on what you choose, will take you to different places on the website. I do suggest you spend some time on the site. It's really quite cool. So everyone's full of FUD and FOMO these days, all burnt out and exhausted, but there's something different about you. So what should we say here? All right, I like to keep an open mind. Yes, exactly. I knew you were different. You're one of us. We're the philosophers, and we're spreading the secrets of FUD-free living. There's this big blue sky opportunity. Have you heard of Mort? So we say, who's Mort? There you have Mort. So he's our canvas. Let me explain. He's a little ghost in Littleton. He has a mysterious history and a bold destiny, and he used to haunt a wealthy elderly couple here in Littleton. After they passed on, a legal loophole made him rich. Because he spent so many years in the mansion, he became the sole beneficiary of their assets. So Mort came into a crazy amount of ETH. He's been a big spender. And you carry on, guys. I think it's really, really cool. You can then continue interacting, going to different places on the website. And it is something that I think you do. But the one thing that's cool is the About Us page, which really gives you a great overview of the project. Be FUD-free in Web3, feel calmer, so learn how to end your anxiety, make better decisions, let go of the FOMO and develop a more balanced mindset, be happy, go deeper with a private group discussions and grow alongside your peers. Personal growth can be hard, timeless wisdom trapped in dusty books, an entire generation of digital narratives are yet to experience peace, calm, and resilience found in Stoic philosophy. So you can see Adam's past coming through here and what he wants to work on. The time has come. Before the web, we had books. In the early web, we had books online. In Web 2, we wrapped those teaching in apps. And in Web 3, we now have community. We have the ability to be the owner, not just a consumer. We have the opportunity to contribute in ways unheard of before. The Mortiverse is taking personal development to the next level with cartoons and games featuring your favorite Web3 brands and a platform powered by community. You can explore Mort's mansion. So again, we're seeing them developing a story. And yeah, very, very cool project. I like it. I do really suggest the website's quite extensive, that you go on, spend some time if it interests you, but one that I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes for sure. Now we have Gakko. So Gakko is a Japanese academy, and it's a community-orientated meta franchise. If we jump onto their Twitter over here, you can see 90,000 followers. Their Discord is open, and we're going to go through their website. Just want to look at engagement over here. So their pinned tweet has got a huge amount of engagement. 9,000 retweets, 1,500 comments, 10,700 likes. Let's have a look at some other posts. So here you're seeing more riddles and things like that, right? Storytelling type theme. Also good engagement. But let's jump onto their website over here. Let me play this for you first. So you've got various creatures originating from different planets and traveling through space on a Gakko starship. The team combines art, storytelling, and fashion, along with the power of Web3 technology to create unique and immersive experiences. It will be stored on the ETH blockchain, but they will be mintable in both ETH and Sol. I'm going to show you the website because the website's really different and really cool. Yeah, just shows that they're thinking outside the box. So Gakko is building an actual Web3 product and the underlying infrastructure to have long-term success. If you mint a Gakko NFT, you enter an immersive game. Just click there with multiple mediums and utilities. So if you have a look here at the website, you like in your spaceship over here. Let's start over here to show you what the art is going to look like. So that's a typical one of their characters, but this is quite cool on their website. So as you hover over, it shows you some of the different traits that you could have. It's changing the hair, and then you can change the eyes to see there what that looks like. And then also the vest. So I think that's really quite lacquer. So Gakkonians are interplanetary space travelers with different set of skills and roles aboard their home ship they call Gakko. Coming from the underground of their vanished civilizations, together they will be ready to escape the boundaries of the old-fashioned world. So if we go back to our spaceship over here and we click on About, it's quite cool. I really like the way that it grabs you. So it's a brand owned by the community that drives culture with no limits. And if we scroll down here, You can see it says, by walking an alternative path, we took upon ourselves the responsibility to never stray from it, no matter what. Every light day, every light year, we swore to protect our legacy and to continue on our intended route. The old world has rooted itself deeply in time and space, becoming a greed-ridden wall of resistance to progressive thought. But those who erect barriers before us shall fall and rise again from under their ruins. A new clear sky comes after the hurricane. Don't resist the storm, because you'll see the sun as you open your eyes when you're high enough above the clouds, and they will tell you that the future is already there. And you can click on the different chapters, and it takes you through them. Just going to show you a bit more over here. So that was about, and then you've got your lure, a really great storyline as well, which you're starting to see. Manifesto, and then we'll look at the crew as well. Getting sick of living underground, we challenged ourselves to escape the boundaries of the archaic world. We mix Web3, art, storytelling, and fashion, everything that can provide us with an immersive experience. We build a cultural institution for anybody willing to start with a clean slate. Okay, and then here, if we go to about, see a brand owned by the community. Let's scroll down. Okay, we already saw the prologue over there. So the team here, I also wanted to show you, because this team is really, really experienced and notable in the space, guys. So if you have a look here, the co-founder owns a successful design studio. Artists have worked with Travis Scott, Nike, Lady Gaga. Sound designers worked on SF Motor Show. The web designer won multiple European awards. Developer owns a successful Web3 business. You've got a massive, massive team over here. They've also got a long-term partnership with Llamaverse and the Possessed NFT. And they've shown really great growth on their socials. As you saw, like a huge following, which has come really quickly. They've developed a fully functioning interactive website, which you see. Created 400 high-quality attributes for the art, and they've also partnered with Magic Eden for their launch. So all really, really bullish stuff over here, guys. And there's also like a white paper here, which talks more about the team. But yeah, I will post all the links in the description. And another one, which is really telling a good story, has an incredible team, incredible website, and one that I'm definitely looking forward to. And we have Fates. So if we have a look here on their Twitter, you can see 8,600 followers. So still early. Just wanted to play you this over here. As you can see, it's really a great trailer. Their team is incredible. They've got a professional team who's worked with Blizzard and 343 in the past. This project's also VC backed. They raised $6.6 million to build the Pixar of Web3. They plan to release 3 different worlds, and this one really, really looks promising. Very focused on the narrative, again, like storytelling, and the story is about humanity leaving Earth forever. We will become extinct or survive, so it's sort of like a sci-fi and fantasy mixed together, which you can tell by the trailer over here. And here also incredible engagement on their pinned tweet, 5,700 likes, 1,195 retweets, 500 comments, and that's their pinned tweet. But if we look at just any normal tweet, this was from the 10th of October, 250 likes, 81 retweets. If we jump onto their website, it's really nice, really, really clean. As you scroll down, here you can see we mentioned that they raised that 6.6 million. Play over here. The sound, but I just want to show you the art. I always love seeing the behind the scenes of the artwork. I find it incredible. I really, really enjoy it. If you want to listen with sound, jump onto their website. It really is interesting. But yeah, I really do like watching them do the art. So it's brought to you by Coldrum, a team of gaming industry veterans, designers, writers, blockchain engineers, and technologists who have previously worked at Blizzard, Rebellion, Playdead, and 343 Industries. Together, we're building a world where the community will play a key role in owning and shaping what happens, experienced through games, short films, interactive experiences, literature, real-world events, and beyond, backed by some of the world's most prestigious investors, Cherry Ventures, Celsius, Seed Camp, and Playfair. So what is Fates? It's an immersive, narrative-driven Web3 world. We're on a journey to create the next big escapist experience, spanning entertainment, gaming, short forms, literature. At the heart of Web3 are NFTs that give player real-world control and the real world in characters and assets, as well as allowing them to participate more deeply in the universe that they're part of. This creates unique opportunities to contribute to and shape what we're building together. The story behind it, again, the lure that there's an unstoppable force consuming planet Earth known as the Braid. It's a threat to the entire existence. Humanity will never need to evacuate, humanity will need to evacuate a ruined Earth and work together to build a new future within the solar system. We saw that they have raised that seed round. Actually says 8 million there in total. If we click on about, okay, sorry, that was where we were. So click on Fates. So you've got to scroll down and then we can see the Discord is open. Join the Fates program. 1.2 million real asteroids. Story so far. And if you click here, it sort of comes bigger. And if you click, it takes you further into it, where they came from, what happened, and where they are going. So really, really a cool website. Interesting lure, interesting story. Bullish on this one. Interested to see what happens, and you're early enough to jump in Discord on it. Okay, so we've got our planet. There's a lot of very, very notable collabs over here. So if you have a look here, 73,000 followers, mint date 25th of October, so sooner than the other ones. Discord is open. Engagement also decent. If you have a look at their pinned tweet, yeah, this gives you a good idea of the type of art that you're looking at. Reminds me of the Asian style, like a type of Azuki, which we know has got a very big fan base. Let's jump onto their website over here. And a lot of people talking about this project, guys. Just that you're aware, there's really a lot of buzz. They also have raised $5 million in seed funding from venture capital Meta. So, we do know that the venture capital Meta is really popping at the moment, as well as the storytelling Meta. And with a lot of these projects, you have both of that. You're entering our planet. If you could shift your reality, would you? We've caught a glimpse of our planet in our dreams, but something always felt too real. A splintering in our reality is getting wider. The wonders of this new experience are nearing. Once you're here, who will you become? And you scroll down. So I say it's a collection of high-quality, utility-enabled PFPs featuring diverse, rarity-powered traits, lure, and characteristics. Each PFP earns additional benefits the longer that you hold them. Stay tuned for exclusive product drops, evolutions, and upgrades. Also be merch and philanthropic initiatives. Community and utility are always first and committed to purpose. If you have a look at the progress over here, you can see that they did a pre-launch team docs and art reveal. The team is very, very successful and experienced. Well, I'll show you now. They're fully doxed on the website. This project is being advised by Zeneca as well as Project Gojira, which is very, very bullish for them. The next thing is they're going to be dropping their roadmap. PFP collection drop, which is what's we're still waiting for. Unlock access and utility, and that's blurred out. And stage 5 hinting at what more's to come. So here, if we have a look at their team, you've got your 3 founders listed here. So you can see Getter, the background is billion biz builder and long-term entrepreneur, supporter of disruptive industries. We'll jump onto their Twitters as well. Notable projects they've worked for: Akira Impact, UNICEF, McKinsey, and gifts, serial entrepreneur, thought leader, and impact expert, also loves animals. And we've got Chelsea Macklin over here, expert of shifting culture. Notable is by 20 CMO, and gifts, master of scale up, lead, and create mom life balance. We've got Ashley, builder and supporter of Web3, also Akira Impact, ESG financial, ESG investing. And strategic partnerships, you've got Michelle Tobin and Pat User, blockchain ecosystem advisor. And if we just jump onto their different Twitters, you can have a look here at the team. A little bit more info over here. Again, all from their website, but definitely one that I would be keeping an eye on. All right, so this website, KPR, is the most incredible website I've seen of an NFT project. So let's just start on their Twitter. We've got 28,000 followers on their Twitter. Also being followed by a lot. This is 39 for me is a lot. So when I see anything over 20 is quite bullish. So this is definitely being followed by a lot of people that I follow or that follow me. Here you can see also they've got a great lure. I want to just jump straight onto their website, guys, because this is really something special. So we'll go away from the about and let's just go to the main website. Also very much based on storytelling, physical and digital. Great engagement on their Twitter, 10,000 collection, right, or sort of Valiant style artwork. So you see here on the website, like as you move, it follows you, almost like the MetaMask thing, okay? And you've got to really scroll and like take your time because there's a lot to see here. But as you scroll down, it takes you to different parts of the site. So you can have a look here. You got a bit of a preview of the art. What will you do with the power? What will you choose? You can see it's a 10,000 collection. Launch date to be announced. All of their assets. There's really a lot of them. They've actually got like over 65 files of different images, audio, and video, like a huge amount of stuff on the site. They mentioned the metaverse here, referred to a lot, so it's safe to assume that this is a metaverse type project. Team is really stacked. You've got someone from the CloneX Alpha team, founder from Treasure DAO. No mint date yet, still early, so definitely have a chance to get in. But I really just love the way this website flows. Here you're starting to see the sort of lure, the story side of it, the world that they're creating. The last stronghold of all knowledge. The keep is where all the value accrues, a place to wonder, protect, and fight for. And you come over here, you see their artwork with them in the world. The discovery of Ka, the world's primordial energy source, heralding mankind's golden age, or so they believed. Then if you click on any of these, it shows you the different factions and things like that. Okay, so if we go to about here, it shows a bit more about the team. But really quite a cool website. Let's jump on here. So the different team members, the founders here, you've got founder of KPRverse, product lead of Treasure DAO. Still waiting for that to load. Then you've got adventure.kpr and NF a brand built for the metaverse, focusing on collective narrative, Our world brings together art, stories, and people to reimagine a new genre of media and entertainment. KPR is reimagining how stories are being told and experienced. You, the keeper, will breathe life into this world, explore its secrets, and forge its future. Collective storytelling will take you on a physical and digital journey, moving from art and collectibles to events, film, music, and so much more. Together, we will empower the very essence of Web3 with technology, community, and culture. And here it shows you the team. Wait for it to load here. Again, just like really cool how they've done it, and it's a really interactive website. So I do suggest that you spend some time on it. You can see the team is much bigger than the 3 founders that I showed you. There's your artist there, your main artist, your secondary artist. Very cool. I mean, I was really impressed. They're putting in all this work, a huge amount of effort into the website and building something, which shows you, to me, in my opinion, that they want to build something long-term here. KPR, so K stands for keep. KPR is built on integrity, professionalism, and humility. The keeper's story represents a shared history, creating a foundation for continued quest of excellence. We learn, we adapt, we keep evolving. The P is for protect. The community is the center of everything that we do. We believe in the power of inclusion and diversity of experience, and it is through mutual understanding, empathy, and respect that we all thrive together. And the R stands for reimagine. Keepers are windows into the world, symbols of transformation, and embody our hopes for the future. We display them with pride as we push each other to reimagine possibilities in physical and digital realities. Again, guys, really an incredible site. I do suggest that you follow them on Twitter, notifications on, get into their Discord, and keep an eye on this one because this really has all the ingredients that could blow up. Okay, so Universe, I specifically wanted to share this project straight after because it's very similar to the previous, although they're completely different, but they both have the sci-fi storytelling type vibe going. And if we have a look here, this one is like focused on IP licensing in the gaming industry. So it's a series of video games that they develop for veterans in the gaming space. They refer to it as a reinvention of how video games get made, saying it's like Roblox, but for an AAA game developer. It's community owned, meaning the artwork, characters, models, music, and everything created will be made available to other game developers and the community royalty free. So this is venture backed by Random Games. They've raised $7.6 million. Random Games was co-founded by industry legend Tony Harmon. So he's Grand Theft Auto, Donkey Kong, Crackdown. So a really, really impressive team. The team have worked on things like Star Wars, Call of Duty, and Star Citizen. Also got world-class writers. So again, it's all about the story and the game side of things. Discord is open. Here you can see some of the team. Fully doxed, guys. I have checked. If you click on it, the team will open it there. Approach the Mason Zero. The universe saga begins in the near future where humans have uncovered an ancient technology that can instantly transport your consciousness across the universe. New planets, civilizations, and alien life forms are all connected in the blink of an eye, bridging a deeper, meaningful experience, as well as unforeseen dangers. Who created this technology? What is its purpose? And will it be our salvation or ruin? See you in the universe. Okay, so they call themselves a gigantic community-owned franchise. And again, remember, it's because everything's available that they create as royalty-free art, assets, and tools that are to be experienced. And you can see here, the graphics are absolutely incredible. Another amazing website, another sort of sci-fi type theme storytelling out of this world. So they say, think of Universe as Roblox for AAA game developers. The universe needs you. You get early access to news, limited edition collectibles, exclusive engagements with the Universe team, direct connection with other universe fans. You can also join their newsletter over here. Worth filling this out. It's possible that this could lead to something for you as far as whitelist goes, something like that. And here you've got much more information on the team. I will link the website down below so that you can check them out. It's a decent sized team, so I'm not going to read all of it for you, but definitely worth checking out. These guys are absolutely serious about what they're building. This is still the team. It's really, really absolutely incredible. And here, speaking of random games, who funded them with that seed round, can go onto their website to have a look, a bit more about them and their team, their investors, press, and so on. So, guys, that covers it for today. 7 projects, all of them building before they even launch, all of them incredible websites, all of them are getting noticed, all of them based on the storytelling meta, and at least half of them with venture funding, all of which are really, really bullish. Thank you guys for joining me as always. I look forward to seeing you on Friday with Kate for Freestyle Friday. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and feel free to join our free Alpha Discord. Thank you, everybody. Keep well.